Ever wondered what happens when diplomatic ties strain between two countries? It's like a slow-burning flame, threatening to engulf the bridge of friendship and cooperation that once stood strong. Diplomatic relations, the very backbone of international politics, can sour over time, creating a chasm that is often hard to bridge. Consider, for instance, the recent strain between India and the Maldives. Once close allies, their relationship has been under pressure due to a series of events. The Maldivian president's pro-China stance has been a bone of contention, causing a rift in the traditionally strong ties between the two nations. The situation was further exacerbated when Maldivian leaders made derogatory comments about the Indian Prime Minister, adding fuel to the already simmering tensions. Such instances are not uncommon in the world of diplomacy. A single misstep, a single comment, can trigger a domino effect, leading to an overall deterioration of relations. At times, these strained ties can lead to economic sanctions, reduced cooperation, and even conflict. However, it's important to remember that strained ties are not always a dead end. They can also serve as a wake-up call, an opportunity for nations to reassess and recalibrate their relationships. It's an opportunity to mend fences and rebuild bridges, albeit with caution and care. So, what happens when such a strain occurs? Well, it often leads to a delicate dance of diplomacy. Nations must navigate this complex maze, balancing their national interests with the need to maintain a peaceful international order. It's a high-stakes game where the cards are constantly reshuffled and the rules are ever-changing. In the end, strained diplomatic ties are a test of a nation's resilience and its ability to adapt. It's about finding new ways to engage, to cooperate, and to coexist. Because at the end of the day, diplomacy is about dialogue, and dialogue is about understanding. Such strained ties often lead to unexpected consequences and challenges, but they also open the door to new beginnings, to fresh starts, and sometimes they lead to acts of generosity that remind us of our shared humanity. Amidst this tension, India, however, took a step that surprised many. In a display of generosity and goodwill, India has permitted the export of crucial food items to the Maldives for the year 2024. And this, mind you, is in spite of the ongoing diplomatic strains between the two nations. This gesture from India includes the export of essential commodities such as sugar, wheat, rice, and onions. A decision that not only demonstrates India's commitment to supporting its neighboring countries but also underscores its role as a key player in regional stability and food security. The Maldives, on receiving this helping hand, didn't hold back in expressing its gratitude. The Maldivian foreign minister took to social media to thank India for this crucial assistance. Expressing particular gratitude to India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, the foreign minister underscored the importance of this support in these testing times. This act of benevolence wasn't just about making a decision and letting things play out. The Indian High Commissioner took the initiative to announce the details of these exports. And here's where the story takes an interesting turn. The quotas for these food items were increased at the request of the Maldives. That's right. India didn't just agree to export these commodities but did so in quantities greater than initially planned. This move marks the highest quantities since the trade agreement began in 1981, a testament to India's generosity and its commitment to maintaining strong ties with its neighbors, even in the face of adversity. It's a story of India extending a helping hand, a story of generosity and diplomacy, and above all, a story of unity in challenging times. But what does this generous gesture mean in the grand scheme of things? Let's dissect this. On the surface, it's a simple act of benevolence, India providing essential commodities to the Maldives amidst diplomatic tensions. Yet this act carries potent implications for the bilateral relations between the two countries. In the world of international relations, actions speak louder than words. By allowing the export of essential commodities like sugar, wheat, rice, and onions, India has taken a significant step. It's a clear message that, despite political disagreements, India remains committed to its humanitarian principles and the well-being of its neighbors. Moreover, this move potentially opens a door for improved relations between India and the Maldives. It's a goodwill gesture that could pave the way for dialogue and negotiation, possibly leading to a resolution of their differences. This act could very well be a turning point in their relationship, a reminder that diplomacy isn't just about political maneuvering, but also about mutual respect and understanding. But let's not forget the direct impact of this decision on the Maldivian population. These are essential commodities we're talking about, staples in the diet of every Maldivian household. By increasing the quotas for these items, India is ensuring the food security of the Maldives, a country heavily reliant on imports for its food supply. This gesture could significantly improve the quality of life for many Maldivians, reinforcing the importance of international cooperation in addressing global issues like food security. In the end, diplomacy is a complex game, and actions like these remind us that despite strained relations, nations can still show compassion and cooperation for the greater good. Before we wrap up, we'd like to take a moment to thank you, our viewers, for tuning in and exploring this intriguing aspect of international relations with us. We know these are complex issues, but we believe in the power of knowledge and understanding, and we're committed to bringing you insightful, well-researched content. If you found this video informative and enjoyed our analysis of India's diplomatic relations with the Maldives, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button. When you subscribe, you're not just supporting our channel, you're joining a community of curious minds who believe in digging deeper and understanding the world around us. You'll also be the first to know when we release new videos on various topics. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on this issue. Do you think India's generous gesture will pave the way for improved relations with the Maldives? Leave your comments below, and let's get the conversation started. Remember, your voice matters, and we're always eager to hear different perspectives. Until our next video, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop learning.